check this out. Does somebody say ho? Say ho, ho. Say we want Chewy, we want Chewy. I said we want Chewy, we want Chewy. Yo, so when I say one, you say Chicago, one.
Where factories become condos. As soon as they close, our neighborhoods are being sold as politicians sell their soul. Gentrification displaces communities, you know. I live in a community of Mexicanos, surrounded by mis hermanas y hermanos, where Spanglish is spoken legitimately metamorphing. We're the people that the sun reflects golden. Our intelligence never ceases growing. I'm the golden eagle soaring. Our lands are here, they never been foreign. Nomadic when we touring. Traveling at the speed of sound, vibrating tonantzin from the underground, making earthquakes when we strike down from the home basin. Shy? That's what's up, everybody. It's Jesus communicating from another dimension. I travel from the sun to the moon's crescent, leaving my spiritual fingerprint in my essence. I'm learning my lessons every second. As the world turns, our sun burns. We give birth as some leave this earth. Some dwell where the evil lurks. Some find comfort sitting in church. Others never find out but always in search for the answer we'll all eventually learn. When we travel, when we return to the womb within our Mother Earth. 360 degrees is the essence of life. When it's all done, did you live right? Or were you blinded, losing your sight with worthless materials and the limelight? Too heavy for your journey in the afterlife? Did you get abused or did you fight? Did you heal or were you an infection? Life's a mirror in which the true meaning of life is reflected. When looking in your own eyes, there's no protection. There's no protection. Every breath taken should be celebrated. We're all related. Live life without holding hate or pretending and being fake. In the end, looking in your own face. Ask yourself if you took or gave. Were you mentally free or a slave? Proud of your life lived or a disgrace? Did you sketch out your destiny or you traced? Whatever the answer, it must be dealt. Roll with the punches till the bell. Win the bout with yourself. Always cherishing your good health. Never put your soul up for sale. Learning every time you fail. Till you succeed. Die on your feet, not on your knees. Whether you on a farm or on the streets. Live your life to the fullest. And never take it for granted. For this is something that we all must understand. One day we'll all vanish. 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 Which means you are not guaranteed to see tomorrow. And do we want Chewy to be the mayor of Chicago? Yeah! So it is our opportunity now to make certain that that happens and put all our effort and all our energy into making that happen. Because we are the people who are going to make this happen. Is everybody feeling all right? Yeah! When I say shy, you say town. Shy. Shy. When I say go, you say Chewy. Go. Chewy. Go. Chewy. All right, I have one last piece. Is that okay with everybody? Yeah. So it goes normal to have our public schools closed. Normal to be like crabs in a barrel pulling each other down. Normal is the status quo. The status quo is normal. Nothing will ever change if we fear each other. This environment of fear is like a bubble that enslaves our psyche, our spirit, our freedom, making us slaves to the dominant culture that benefits some and alienates others, where we are taught to never question the order of things. Stay in your place, stay in your lane, don't use your brain. Something in my gut doesn't feel right about this. To live a life by oppressing or being oppressed is not how I want to live. I see a Chicago where we give, where we could all have a good quality of life, where we are unified, where we rise like the sun, moon, and the Chicago stars. This city is my heart, a heart that beats with distinctly different rhythms, where we are all building towards a better tomorrow, a better Chicago, where we are not tainted by race or the amount of melanin that we possess in our skin, where we realize and we know that everyone is beautiful. This is my Chicago. This is your Chicago. We are beautiful and powerful together. So see that in your reflection, and let's take Chicago back.
Counting heads in the CDP lobby, and it probably don't affect you like it affect me. See, us black men is the next best thing to gorillas, to these killers, and they know to animal rights activists a move on their. So I could just let it pass, roll up the grass, tip a glass, and pour out some more liquor for another dead nigga. Figure we'll set up another peaceful protest. See, in Chicago, you can protest but don't scream. You can protest and be silent. I'm silent, they firing. The same sirens supposed to get me out of tough conditions got protocol plus permission to kill me on sight, right? So I'm writing these lines, trying to heighten these minds. If in vain, well then fine. I write to keep from crying, masking up and dying for a cause I've yet to find. I write to figure it out, right? Using nigger endowments from choosing to cause confusion. Fusing to what you call blackness, as if I could ever lack this. Even with a gallon of white paint and a whole lot of practice, I can never act as if I'm on the other side. See, I can never coincide with genocide and just let it ride. See a baby begging for life and just let him die. See, in these eyes, liberation lives. If you listen to the words of this poem, you'll see what liberation is, so maybe we can teach it to our kids. So our kids can organize, protest, and stop firing. Stop waiting for a higher power to inspire them and look within. See, these murderous madmen proclaimed war 500 years ago. To end this war, we need a stance of solidarity. This fact alone is scaring me, but until they bury me, I'll be writing these rhymes. Trying to heighten these minds, if in vain, well then fine. I write to keep from crying, masking up and dying for a cause I've yet to find. I write to figure it out. Let's say peace. Alright, now this is, I'm gonna close it out with this piece right here. I'll press play in a second, but so my father, his name was Mike Smith. He was a revolutionary. Shout out to all the revolutionaries in the building. We need to be here too. He died in Dixon State Prison in 2012 of undiagnosed prostate cancer. And he taught me everything from behind those prison walls. He raised me better back then than I seen brothers being raised with fathers in the world, right? He gave me books like W.B. Du Bois, Souls of Black Folk, when I was 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like making me read these books. I was like, what is this stuff? And he raised me to be a revolutionary, to put my people first. That's all that really means, is I put my people before my pockets. And that's what I stand for, put my people before my pockets. And I think that's what Chewy stands for, put the people before your pockets. And I think a lot of people need to stand for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the track started, hold on. Y'all in the back, you gonna put your fist up with me real quick, like this right here? Take me away. Right on the stage. Right here. Good. Thank y'all for having me out. And I'm gonna go. Fist up, solidarity for everybody in this room. This is everybody power, people power. Yeah. So where my father's living, far from the prison system that pimped them. Dailies hitting men until they bent men. Something's gotta change. Only different distance, distorted sons and daughters aborted and waterboarded the same gorges. The boys is running thin again. The wolf's at the door. The boy cried wolf till the village called him a whore. They took his voice and gave him swords. Took his hands and gave him sword. Stole his soul and gave him Lord. I feel like war is imminent. When you murder the innocent, there's no repentance. The life is Trayvon. Hearts drop like an A-ball. When the world yells, stay calm. The church said pray for him. What happened to prophets? Speak the passion of the people. Speak because we need you. Not the prophet that needs you. This is an open call to any militant that gives a shit. I'll load the clip and die for this. I see my mother cry for this. Look in the eye and whisper change gon' come because it has to. Your dreams might outlast you, but they're in line with the path you pass through. And you drew Picasso's mind. I'm from the Redfield Groves. Sit on hot coals for the souls of black folk. I wrote this for Cottage Grove. GDs, BDs, Solid Foes, Black Stones, Vice Lords, and many more. Then we unite to end this war. See, you bypass them as some thugs, and I see them as our core. Intellectuals be the arms, but the goons be the sword. War on the masses that wanna outlast us. Word from the spook that sat by the door and learned master. Wasn't faster, more intelligent, or better fit than he was. We don't need them, but they need us. So drugs and drinks is what they feed us. Keep us sick, waiting on Jesus to resurrect and kick his feet up. Well, Jesus, what are you waiting for? We've been waiting on you so long that we've been knocking on Satan's door, but he ain't picking up. or he ain't picking us. That's that piece. Thank y'all very much.